Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy Sparkles, where I turn imagination into reality. Thank you for tuning in and giving me a few minutes of your time. Leave a comment below and let me know how my craftsmanship has came along. Also like and share this video. And if you'd like to watch my progression as a one-stop shop, subscribe and let us take the journey together. Galaxy Sparkles. Good morning, guys. It's Friday, May 9th, 2025. I just got back from vacation. That's the good thing about being retired at the age of just a young 50, which I got to retire. I've been retired for 3 years. I retired at the age of 47. I'm now 50. And it's a great thing, guys. That's all I can tell you. It's a wonderful thing. And I just got back from, I haven't made a ring or a video in the last few days. I've been gone. I just traveled to the 80s. I hung out in the 80s for a couple of days, had to take care of some business, get some things organized for the future. And I just got back. So we're going to get after these rings and do what we do here at Galaxy Sparkles, boys. We're going to create the time traveler's ring today, boys. We're creating the time traveler's ring. And we're going to do what we do around here at Galaxy Sparkles, boys. We're going to turn that imagination into reality. That's what we do. And, yeah, boys, glad to be back. The 80s were fun, but what's coming, guys, is even funner. So here we go. Y'all hang tight. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to solder this little 2-strand band up. We're just going to get the very tips of it. We're going to manipulate it in the vise and get it nice and square, plumb, and manipulate this thing, ready to get it ready to solder it up, and we'll create our bezel for the little unit. All right, here we go. It's now or never. Tomorrow may be too late, boys. It's now or never. Here we go. Woo! Get my meat out of the way. This sucker's on fire. So we can drop a little pebble on it. Oh, just a little pebble. Still way too big. That's probably enough solder for the whole ring, but I'm gonna get better. We're actually gonna start using some sheet solder whenever I start getting into the silver. Hey, boys. All right, guys, y'all hang tight. We're going to have to get this thing heated up. It's taking too long. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. Ain't no sense of watching paint dry. Here we go. All right, guys, let's get this little band soldered up right quick. We'll get it sized and wrapped around the mandrel, soldered up. Then we'll create our bezel for this little unit. All right, guys, we got that nice and soldered up. I'm gonna get it quenched and we'll get it sized and carry on from there. Here we go, y'all hang tight. Here we go. All right, guys, let's get this thing wrapped around this mandrel. You want? All right, let's close that gap up. All right, guys, I got a little problem right here. I guess I didn't get it soldered up right there on the tip. So here we go. Y'all hang tight just a minute. I'm gonna get that fixed. All right, guys, it's gonna be a task, but I think I can seal the deal, boys. I haven't had a seam in the last almost 40 rings, probably, just guessing. So let's see if it's definitely gonna be a task. So let's see if we can't make it happen. Here we go. Get a fresh piece of solder. Whew. Nasty. It's gonna be fun feel. I think I can get it though. I think I've sealed a little bit bigger of a Grand Canyon than that. Let's see what happens here. All right, guys, let me get this thing all cleaned up a little bit and see what I gotta finish resoldering to make this thing seamless. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, boys, there it is. Seamless. You don't see no cracks, no nothing up in there, boy. The boy's getting salty. All right. Looking good. All right, guys, we're gonna create the bezel for this little unit, and it's gonna fit real nice. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Nice weight. I like it. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. We're going to create the bezel for this little unit. All right, guys. We're going to cut a little bit of this 2-inch copper pipe here. We're going to make a backing. We're going to make backing plate for the bezels out of this thing. So here we go. To sleep. I praise the Lord. I used to have equipment that turned this thing for me, and I just gotta stand there. Now I'm sitting here slaving to this stuff, boys. There we go. We're about through it finally. All right, guys, we're gonna go in there and get this thing nice and ready to get flattened out. Here we go, y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we're gonna solder the ring up to the bezel, so see what happens. I got me a nice big old solder ball up in there. Let's see what happens. See if I can get y'all up in there. There we go, we're getting some action there now. Let's pull some over here on this back side. Oh yeah, nice. All right, guys, y'all hang tight. Get it cleaned up, we'll see y'all at the final. Here we go. All right, guys, we have completed the Time Traveler's ring. It is complete. It turned out very nice. I grade this ring a C+. It is very nice and uniform, even after having that issue down there at the very bottom, and I really thought I was gonna have it all kinds of discombobulated, but it turned out real nice, guys, and we have us a little artifact now for when it's time to look back. So here we go, guys. Y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And like always, I'm going to leave you a huge energy ball full of energy. full of imagination, full of love, full of joy, full of happiness, and full of connectedness, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, I cast that throughout every multi-universe, every multi-version of yourself. And if you happen to see it coming at you, you better brace yourself because it will change you. All right, guys, y'all hang tight. We'll see you tomorrow. Here we go.